discussed, the main point of this system initially was the distribution of the models and why these guys got the models out to their clients. But what we quickly realised was there was a massive collection of asset data, and that information would be really good if we could link that to the model. So as an example of that, we came up with a number of different ways that we could navigate to the asset. We realised that on site there were engineers and management, and they all use different mechanisms to find an asset. So as an example of a really fast way of finding an asset, if we go to our asset list, we find a site, go to Houston, do a search, and as you can see, very fast, very efficient. Then I'm going to do basically now I found the asset. I'll come back and go through the details of the asset, such as the model points, inspections, etc. But just show you how quickly we can get to the model. If I click on the model icon, go down, isolated model. So that's one way that we've got of navigating to an asset if you know the asset code. Another way might be that you know visually where that asset is on the system. So what we would do in that instance is we would find the site, view the models, open viewer. And this time what I'm going to do is use my visual representation to find that asset. In fact, I'm going to use this, you can see, so that's how I found that asset, and if I click on there, and it might be because I know that where that location is on the site. As you can see, before I selected that, this asset is marked in red, which shows you our indication of how we're interacting with the data that's in the background, and again visually showing that. So the reason that asset is in red is because we've got an up and coming inspection within the next 2 weeks. Okay, and if we want to find where they are, again, click on there, that navigates straight to the asset. Another thing we can use to do that is our model points. As you can see, someone on site has taken a number of photographs and they've uploaded that, but they've uploaded it to a very specific point on an asset. And again, I can show you that if I select that. You can see I've highlighted that asset and I'm showing exactly where that is on that asset. So this one actually does have 2 separate points. If I select that point, you can see this was the photograph that was uploaded. If I select the other point, you can see this was a different tag, and what I'm going to do on this tag is just show how we're using artificial intelligence and machine learning to extract the text. So if, say for instance, you was doing an audit on the site and you needed to go around and database all your assets and what their nameplates were, we've used this, and as you can see we're using AI, and that's a live demonstration of how we've worked out and using text recognition to read the text off the asset. So if I go back to the actual asset this time, I'm going to go back to the original demo of when we was finding the asset. Again, asset list, select a site, view that asset. I'm going to use this valve, just run through a few of the things that we've got that are important on that asset. So one of them is inspections. This was when we was looking at the fact that that was highlighted in red on the model. Up and coming inspections, work orders. And the important thing is the system is built as an infrastructure for you guys to extend. So as you can see on our inspections, we've got very limited fields, but that is very deliberate because what we want to do is interact with you guys and find out your exact requirements and then add to that. Same with work orders, documents. We have a intelligent document system that basically allows us, if you imagine you had a compliance document and you'd just been sent that for this asset, what it allows you to do, even though I'm in the asset details, is attach those documents to other assets. So it might be that you upload a compliance document for this valve and you realise that actually that's applicable to all valves on the site. So what you would do is select type valve, choose your file, upload this compliance document, and basically what that would do in the system is apply that to all other valves, or you could choose to just do it by a module or a more granular, do it on a line basis.